Good evening, dear students. I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then we can start the lecture today. So the balance part, as I mentioned earlier. So we are directly moving to the questions, right? Questions that I develop for primary books and other related journals. Now we have some idea on how do we prepare the primary books and other related journals. So then I just have read out the question yesterday. So then the requirement is we need to prepare the primary books. So then you know that we have different kind of primary books. So out of that, first we need to develop cash receipt journal. Cash receipt journal. You remember in cash receipt journal. So we are recording the transactions which are occurred on cash basis, ne? Cash basis. So then please do with me. Answer. First, we need to develop cash receipt journal. Cash receipt journal. Yeah, you know that. Know the format, date, and description. Here we need to include receipt number, but in this example, you are not given any receipt number, so therefore I directly mention the description. Description. Next, discount allowed. Then amount, total amount. Next, analysis column we need to include. Analysis column. Just cash sale. Cash sales. And we are receiving money from debtors. So what's cash sales, debtors, other income, other receipt, other income and other receipt. right? Then next, cash payment journal. Date, description, discount received, value, then analysis column, first on cash purchase, next on creditor payments, other expenses, and finally other payments. Other payments. Other payments. Right? Next, now we have developed cash receipt journal and also cash payment journal. The next one is purchase journal. Purchase journal. You remember the format yesterday we discussed it. Date, invoice number. Here we don't have VAT payment, right? So therefore, supplier and next total payment. Total payment. And same time we can create return output channel, return output channel, date, debit, not number, supplier, total payment, total payment. Okay, then we can create sales journal, date, invoice number. Here you remember we need to put customer as we are selling goods on credit basis, then total amount. Next, return inwards journal, date. Here credit note number, credit note number, customer, total amount. And also we need general journal. Date, description, debit, and credit. So these are the primary books we need to enter the transaction. Once we create in the primary book, so we need to transfer these things to ledger account. Ledger accounts. Ledger accounts. So I'll create later all the ledger accounts, right? I'll create later all the ledger accounts once we enter into the primary books, right? Now we discuss, right? Janaka commenced a business by investing 300 rupees. Below mentioned transaction happened for the month ended 31st March 2024. So it means Janaka had started by investing 300,000. So then of course the business will receive the money. Ne? If Janaka were invested means, so definitely business has invested the money. So therefore we need to record it in the cash receipt journal. Ne? Yes. So then in the cash receipt journal, date, let's assume 1st of March, right? 1st of March, because all the transactions are happened in the month of March, right? We assume that the Janaka has started the business on 1st of March. Then description, capital. Okay. So now in a discount, amount is 300,000. 300,000. 300,000. So business is receiving the money, 300,000. So that is received from the, not the cash sales or debtors or other income. That is as a result of capital investment. So therefore, we need to include that in the other receipts. Other receipts. The next one, the 2nd March 2024, purchase on cash. So business has purchased 75,000 worth of goods. So purchase means cash outflows. So cash are outflown by the company. So therefore, we need to record it in the cash payment journal. 2nd March purchase, no discount, value 75,000. The reason is we are purchasing the item, so therefore you remember we need to include in the cash purchase. Cash purchase. The next one, purchasing wood furniture. So it means the company has purchased by paying cash 23,000 worth of goods, right? So therefore we need to include in the cash payment journal, because the company is paying the cash. March 3rd March. Wood furniture, purchase of wood furniture, wood furniture. So now in discount, the amount is 23,000. The company is incurring such costs to acquire an asset, so therefore there is not the cash purchase and credit payment, other expenses, that is other payments. 23,000, because wood furniture is, that assessed. Next one, taking a bank loan. So it means Janaka has taken a bank loan. It means cash flow will be increased. We bank loan එකක් ගත්තට පස්සේ ව්‍යාපාරේ මුදල් වැඩි වෙනවා. So therefore it should be included in the cash receipt journal. So then taking a bank loan, 8 March, 8 March. So in the cash receipt journal, bank loan, no any discount. Loan amount is 145,000. So that is not cash sales, debtors and other income. That is actually other receipt, 145,000. Next one, sales. So it means we are selling the item on cash basis. We are selling the item on cash basis, right? So therefore, we can include it in the cash receipt journal. Ne? The date is 10th March. Sales, no any discount. The amount is 44,000. 44,000 we are receiving from the cash sale. Cash sale. So therefore, under the cash sale, 44,000. And next one, so we are receiving the money or cash by renting out our building. So therefore, we are receiving the income, 3,000 income by renting out our building. So therefore, we need to record it in the cash receipt journal because we are receiving the money. Ne? Then 11th March, rent income, no any discount, 3,000 amount we are receiving. So that is not the cash sales. And also that is not the debtors payment. Other, yes, this is income. Ne? 3,000 income we are receiving from the building rent out income. The next one, the 12th March 2024, we are receiving the money. It means Janaka company is receiving the money from Kamal. Amount is 14,500, right? The Janaka business has receiving the money, 14,500 money is receiving. Then discount is how much? 100, right? Discount. So when they are settling down the amount, we are giving the discount 100, right? Then we need to record it in the cash receipt journal as we are receiving the money. 12th March from Kamal, Kamal, Kamal. So we are giving the discount 100, 100, 100. Then we are receiving 14,500. 14,500 amount of money. So then we are receiving that from debtors. 14,500. So therefore we need to include in the debtor column. And next one, this one, okay. So we are paying money to Amal. Amal is creditor. Creditor means you know that we are purchasing goods on credit basis. So therefore we need to pay the particular amount on later, right? So when we are paying the amount, we have to pay 8,700 amount. And when we are paying that amount, we are receiving 300 rupees discount. Okay? 300 rupees. So then, of course, you know that this transaction you need to record where cash payment journal. These two transactions we need to record in the cash payment journal. So then you have to go to the cash payment journal. The date is 15th March. 15th March. To whom we are paying? Amal. Amal. We are giving 300 rupee discount. 300. After deducting discount, so we are paying 8,700 amount. 8,700 amount we are paying to creditors. So then we need to include in creditor column 8,700. The next one, on the same day we are purchasing the item on cash 9,200. So therefore it one also include in here. Third 15th March purchase, no any discount, 9,000 worth of goods we are purchasing. So we are purchasing this item on cash basis. 9,000. 9,000. Next one. So we are paying to Nimal. Nimal, we are paying to Nimal. How much? 8,700. When we are paying the amount, we are receiving the discount 500. So the same thing we need to do like we did earlier, right? Cash payment journal, we need to adjust this as we are paying the amount. Nimal, the date is 19th. We are paying to Nimal. Then we are receiving the discount 500. 500. Then We are paying 8,700. The Nimali is creditor, so therefore we need to include in the creditor column. The next one, we done this. We are paying the installment of bank loan. We are paying the installment of bank loan. How much? 6,200. So then you need to include in the cash payment journal 20 bank loan. How much we are paying? 6,200. So we are not receiving the discount. 6,200. This is not the cash purchase, credit payment or other expenses. We are recording this under other payment. 6,200. Next one, sales. So we are receiving the money from sales, 46,100. So if we are receiving the money means we need to include in the cash receipt journal. Date is 22nd March. Sales. How much we are receiving? 46,100. So we are receiving the money from cash 46,100. Next one, we are receiving the money from Sunil. We are receiving from the money from Sunil, 16,300. The date is 24th March. From whom? Sunil. Sunil is debtor. So we are receiving 16,300. So debtors we are receiving from debtors 16,300. The next one, we are receiving from money from Jagat 23,700. So then also we are giving the discount. So then if we are receiving the money means we need to record it in the cash receipt journal. 26 March from Jagat. We are giving the discount 300. So then after we are receiving 23,700 from debtors. Debtors. And finally, we are paying the wages and salaries. So if we are paying the money means we need to record it in the cash payment journal. The date is 27th March. Wages and salaries. So no any discount. 15,000 wages and salaries we are paying. So then wages and salaries are expenses of the business organization. So we need to record it under expenses. Yes, good questions. Why bank loan does not come under debtors and creditors and goes to other receipt and payment? The reason is, Puta, it's good questions. So we are recognizing debtors and creditors. So if we are purchasing item on credit basis, like you remember, if we are purchasing goods on credit basis, so then such people we recognize as creditors. So it means later we have to pay it that on that particular amount. So debtors means if we are selling the item on credit basis to the customers, so then customer need to pay to us. So then we recognize them as debtors. So why we recognize bank loan? Why we are not recognize bank loan as debtors or creditors? The reason is bank loan is not a debtors, our creditors. We are taking money from banks and also we have a responsibility to repay it with interest. So it means we have obligations with financial institutions. And also, you know that we are taking a bank loan for to settle the particular bank loan, we are giving more years. I mean, 3 year likewise. So therefore, we cannot recognize that as creditors or debtors as Debtors and creditors mainly deal with the purchase of goods on credit basis. And also we should have an intention to resell or sometimes the purchase. So that is why we are not recognizing it under debtors or creditors. Actually, bank loan are long-term liabilities. Really good question. I appreciate you. Is it clear? So therefore, that is we cannot recognize it as creditor payment. Let's assume, Anushka, you are doing a business, right? You are selling computer accessories, right? You are selling computer accessories. Or like you assume that you are selling laptops. So then you have to purchase laptop from other side because you are not manufacturing it. So therefore, you are purchasing laptop from outside. So sometimes you may purchase the laptops on credit basis. Sometimes you are purchasing on cash basis. Likewise, you can purchase it, right? Let assume you are purchasing the item from another company on credit basis. It means you are paying the amount in the later date. So then such company we recognize as creditors because you are selling laptop. For that, you are purchasing the item from the another company. So therefore, we'll assume that that company has ABC company. So then that ABC company we recognize as what we call the creditors. And the same time, you are selling such item to me, right? On credit basis. So then I have the responsibility to repay the particular amount to you. So then you recognize me as debtors. At the same time, you are taking a bank loan to develop your building or build up your premises. So is that your business activity? No, because your main business activity is you are purchasing laptop and selling it, right? Then to develop the business, you are taking a bank loan. Then we cannot include it under creditors or debtors as that is not the business activity. So that is why we are recognizing it as, so if we are taking a loan, it means we are receiving the money. So therefore we need to include it under other receipt. So if we are settling down the particular loan amount, we need to recognize it cash payment journal under other payment, right? Hope you understand it. So like if you have any questions, you can ask, right? Great. And we include all the transaction here. And the next one, detail on purchase of goods on credit basis, right? On credit basis. So it means the Janaka has purchased goods on credit basis. Clear? So therefore, we cannot include this transaction in the cash payment journal. The reason is why we are purchasing the item on credit basis. Then what is the prime entry books we can use here? Purchase journal. You remember, yesterday we discussed. So then date 5th March, invoice number 420, supplier Amal, amount is 32,000. 32,000. And likewise, you can include all the things, right? 8 March, Nimal invoice number is 318, Nimal 43,000. March 8, 318, Nimal 43,000. Then next one, 15th March, 423, Amal 3,000. We have discussed this yesterday. right? Then this one is also. So after purchasing the item on credit basis, we are returning back due to different reasons. You remember I discussed yesterday, right? So then we have returned on 10th March debit note number 1 to Amal. The reason is the goods has expired. The amount is 4,000. Yes. 10th March debit note number 1, supplier Amal, amount is 3,000. Here we don't have any VAT payment. That is why I have not included VAT in this purchase journal, right? Yesterday, I have explained with you with the VAT payment. So if you have questions, it denotes the VAT. So you need to keep another separate column for the VAT, right? As I mentioned to you earlier or yesterday. And next one, March 28th, debit note number 2. We have returned to Nimal. The reason is purchase on 8 March, different from requested, the amount is 5,000. Nimal, 5,000. Debit note number 1, 28. And next, this one also okay. The next one, sales of goods on credit basis as well as details on return outwards. In this table, you are given both sales on goods on credit basis and also return inwards. I corrected yesterday, inwards. So therefore, we can record sales of goods on credit basis in sales journal and return inwards in return inwards journal. Right. The first one, 7th March, invoice number 1, we have sale. We have sold to Kamal, the amount is 31,000. So then sales journal, date, invoice number 1, customer is Kamal. The amount is 31,000. Amount is 31,000. Then next one. So we have the customer has returned to us. Sunil, the customer name is Sunil. The date is 12th March. Credit note number 1. The amount is 5,000. So therefore, we need to record it under the return inwards journal. The date is credit note number 1. Sunil, 5,000. The next one. So we have sold to Jagat. Invoice number 2. The date is 15 March. The amount is 43,000. 43,000. Jagat to 15th March. And next one. Again, we have received from Sunil as different from requested items. So Sunil is customer, so therefore we need to record it in the return invoice journal. The amount is 8,000. In credit note number 2, date is 22nd. Sunil, the amount is 8,000. 8,000. The final one, we have solved to Kamal. Amount is 15,000. 20 March 27. Invoice number is 3. Kamal 15,000. Okay. Right. Then this one also okay. Other information. On 12th March 2024, rupees 80,000 worth of office equipments from Kumara Company, and on 31st March 2024, 90,000 worth of computers from Kure Company has been purchased on credit basis. So then where we record it? Where we record it? So actually we cannot record it in the cash receipt journal because we are not receiving the money. And also we are not paying the amount because credit basis. And also even though we are purchasing on credit basis, the thing is we are purchasing these item, office equipments and computers for our administrative purposes, right? So therefore, we cannot include in the purchase journal, right? Normally we are recording in the purchase journal the goods we are purchased on credit basis as well as we have intention to resell it. So therefore, this kind of things we need to record it in the where general journal, right? General journal, right? Then 12th March 2024, 12th March 2024. So we need to include the double entry. So once we purchase office equipment, mean office equipments are assets. So therefore, office equipments we need to debit. office equipment account debit. How much? 180,000. 180,000 debit. And we are purchasing it from Kure company. Sorry, Kumara company. So therefore, Kumara company means we have obligation to repay it. So therefore, Kumara company we recognize as liability. Kumara company, it will be credit, right? It will be credit. And the same way, on 31st March 2024, we have purchased item from Kure company. We have purchased computer. The amount is 90,000. So therefore, computer account debit Kure company 90,000. 90. Now we have recorded all the transactions in journals, right? All the journals we have recorded. Then we need to convert them. We have to convert them into ledger accounts one by one, right? We'll see how do we do that. First, we need to convert sales receipt journal to the ledger account, right? How do we do that? So we need to get the amount or the balance of each element. Discount we have received 400. So here you can get the total amount, right? Total amount. Quickly calculate it. 300 plus 145 plus 44 plus 3 plus 14.5 plus 46.1 plus 16.3 plus 23.7. 592.6. It means 592,600. So as cash sales, we are having 90,100. On returns, we are receiving 14,500 plus 16,300 plus 23,700. Then 54,700. Other income we are having 3,000. Next, other receipt we having 245,000. So then we need to create ledger account for this account, right? For this, actually, we need to record discount allowed and here cash sales. Likewise, we have to prepare the ledger account for all the accounts, we have two entries, right? The first one, discount allowed account. Discount allowed account. Discount allowed. Right. So we are receiving or we are giving the discount for the debtors. So therefore, discount allowed account debit as debtors by mentioning debtors because we are giving discount to the debtors. So then 400. And then we need to create debtor accounts. Debtor accounts. Debtor accounts credit by naming discount allowed. Discount allowed. So there should be two journal entries for all the transactions. Next one, this one, okay. Then cash sale. So we are receiving 90,000 from cash sales. So therefore we need to create sales account. Sales account. At the same time, we need cash account. Record cash transaction. Cash account. Sales account actually income account. Cash account assist account. So then if we are receiving money from sales mean cash account debit. How much we are receiving? 90,100. We call it as sales. 90,100. Cash account debit. Sales account credit. As cash. 90,000. 90,000. The next one, we are receiving the money from debtors. So therefore, we have the debtor accounts as well as the cash account. The debtor accounts credit as cash. How much we are receiving? 54,700. Cash account debit as we are receiving the money. Debtor 54,700. So we need to interchange the name, right? If we are recording the item in cash account, so we need to mention the particular other side account name. And here debtors because we have credited the debtor accounts. And the next one, we are receiving money from other income. So we need to identify what is that other income, rent income, rent income. So therefore you have to create account rent income, rent income. We are receiving money from rent. So it means cash account debit. How much? 3,000. Cash account. Rent income account credit. Cash 3,000. And next, we are receiving money from other receipt. We need to recognize all other receipt. The first one is capital. We are receiving money from capital. So therefore, cash account debit 300,000 capital. Then you need to create account, capital account, and credit cash 300,000. And next, bank loan. We are receiving the money from bank loan. So therefore, we need to credit bank loan 145,000. Cash account debit bank loan. And we need to create account for bank loan account credit cash 145,000. 145,000. Only 60 students are in the lectures. Now 5 students are lecture. So it is better I should upload the recording. So otherwise it will waste my time as well. Okay, so anyhow, then I'll quickly do, then all of you can refer the recording. Only 5 students are there. Next, now almost complete the cash receipt journal. So then let's come to the cash payment journal. The same thing we can do here as well. First, we need to get here the discount received 800, here 84,000, here 17,400, here 15,000, here 29,200. Altogether 145,000, 145,600. The same procedure apply you here as well, right? We need to prepare the ledger account for all the things. The first one is discount received. So we need to create account, discount received account. So we are giving discount for the creditors. So therefore you need to create account for creditors as well. Creditor account. Creditor account. How much we are giving discount? 800. So then discount account credit. Creditor 800. So then creditor account debit. Discount receive 800. Then next, this one, okay. Cash purchase, we have purchase on cash. How much? 84,000. So therefore, we need to create purchase account, purchase account. Then cash, we are purchasing the item, cash, 84,000, 84,000. Then cash account credit, purchase, 84,000, 84,000, 84,000. Then next, creditor payments. So we are paying the amount 17,400 we are doing. So then creditor accounts debit 17,400 we are paying the cash. Cash 17,400. Then creditor account creditor sorry cash account credit 17,000 17,000. Next, this one, okay. And the next one, in the other expenses, we have wages and salaries. So therefore, first we need to credit cash account. We have to pay the cash. Wages and salaries 23,000. So 15,000. 15,000. I need to open wages and salaries 15,000 cash. 15,000 cash. And next, the final one, other payments. We have purchased wood furniture, 23,000 worth of wood furniture. So then we need to create account wood furniture. Wood furniture. We have purchased wood furniture by paying cash, 23,000 worth of wood furniture. So therefore wood furniture account debit, 23,000. Cash account credit, wood furniture, 23,000. 23,000. And finally, the business has paid the bank loan. So therefore, cash account credit, bank loan. We are settling down the bank loan by paying 6,200. Installment we are paying. Then cash account credit as bank loan. Bank loan account debit as cash 16,000 to 16,200. Next, so we have completed cash payment journal as well. So then purchase journal simply we can do only one column we have, right? 78,000. So then purchase journal, we record the goods we are purchasing on credit basis. So therefore, our purchase value will be increased as well as the creditor value will be also increased. So then we have the purchase account. Here you have. So then it will be debit by mentioning creditor 78,000. Then creditor account debit by naming purchase 78,000. 78,000. 78,000. Okay. And next, return outwards 8,000. So how do we record it? We need to create return outward accounts. Return outwards account. Right. So we are deducted it from the creditors. Right? So therefore, creditor account debit, return outward, how much? 8,000. And return outwards account credit as creditor 8,000. Then this one also okay. When it's come to sales journal, we can record the sales. How much? For 9. 89,000 sales we have. Then sales, we already have sales account. Sales data 89,000. And data accounts credit sales 89,000. 89. 89,000. 89,000. And next, return inwards journal 13,000. Return inward journals we record. The goods are returned by the customers to us. So therefore, we need to have the accounts return inwards journal. Return inwards account. As return inwards, we have 13,000. So then we need to include 13,000 here as debtors. Debtors, the return inwards account. Debtors 13,000. Then debtors account return inwards 13,000. 13,000. Then this one also. And next, in general journal, we need to separately create all these entries. So then we need office equipment account debit, Kumar company account credit. So then you need to create a ledger account, office equipment, and Kumar company. So then office equipment account debit 180,000. Rename it. So description is Kumar. Then Kumar company credit 180,000. Rename it as office equipment. Office equipment. At the same time, we need compute account as well as Kure company account. Computer account and Kure company account. Kure company. Then compare account debit as by naming Kure 90,000. Then Kure company credit as compute account. So these are the ledger accounts, right? These are the ledger accounts. By referring these ledger accounts, we can prepare the trial balance for the Janaka company. Janaka company trial balance. The format of trial balance is like this. We have debit and also we have credit balance. We have debit as well as credit balance. Now we need to close all the ledger accounts, right? After preparing trial balance. So we need to close all the ledger accounts and we need to transfer the value to the ledger account. Right? Then the first one is discount allowed. So we need to close this. 400, 400. So then we need to transfer to the trial balance, right? VCF. We are transferring this amount to the trial balance. So this is actually debit balance. Okay? So then in the trial balance, we need to record discount allowed. $400. Likewise, you need to close all the ledger accounts and need to get the balance to the trial balance. And the next one, the data accounts, this side is more increase or greater. So therefore, first you need to get it 89,000, 89,000. So then you need to deduct this amount from 89,000. 89,000 minus 400 minus 54,700 minus 13,000. BCF is 20,900. 20,900. The balance we have after deducting the credit side. Then debtors 20,900. Debtors. And next, sales account we have 179,000. 179,000. BCF 179,000. So sales. So that is actually credit balance 179,000. You can see here, the credit side is great. So therefore, we need to get it. And when it's come to cash account, first you need to see the which side is more. Obviously you can see debit side is greater. So then you need to get 90,000 Cash sale 91,000. $90,100 ne? Here, 179,100. This 100 is there. You may see here, ne? 90,100. So then 179,100. Then in the cash account, debit side amount is 592,800. So that amount should be moved to here as well. Then after you need to deduct this amount from this amount. This is 800 minus 84,000 minus 17,400 minus 15,000 minus 23,000 minus 6,200. So then you will receive the balance 447,200. Cash debit balance we have 447,200 cash. Likewise, you need to close all the account here. Credit side is more 3,000, 3,000, BCF 3,000. So then rent income 3,000. Right here, capital account 300. So then BCF 300. Capital credit balance 300,000. Then bank loan 145,000. BCF amount is after deducting the balance payment 145,000 minus 6,200, 138,800. Bank loan 138,800. Next, discount received 800, BCF 800. Discount received 800. When it's come to the creditors account, you can see in the credit side is more 78,000. So then you need to get the difference 78,000 minus 800 minus 17,400 minus 8,000. 51,800, right? I don't have spaces, so that is why I mentioned here, right? BCF. Creditor 51,800. The next one, wages and salaries. You can follow the same procedure, right? දැන් මේ විදිහට ඔයාලට කරගන්න පුළුවන් හැම ledger account එකක්ම මෙතන තියෙන තුලනය කරලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. BCF wages and salaries. You may see that is actually debit side 15,000. Right. Then purchase account 162,000. Purchase 162,000. Then return outward 8,000, 8,000. So return, oh yes, return outwards 8,000. Then VCF, return outwards 8,000. Then wood furniture 23,000, 23,000, 23,000 VCF. Wood furniture 23,000. And return inwards 13,000, 13,000, 13,000 VCF. Return inwards 13,000. And then office equipment 180,000, 180,000, 180,000 VCF. Office equipment 180,000. Likewise, please add Kumara company 180,000. 180,000 you can get the balance 180,000. 180,000. So that balance also you need to record in the credit side. I don't have the spaces, so that is why I ignore part, right? So you have to mention in credit side. And the Kure company, the same 90,000, 90,000. So then you can record it in the credit side as Kure company 90,000 credit side. Then the compute account, same way 90,000, 90,000, BCF 90,000. So you can record in computers in the debit side. So after adding all the balances, so you can get the summation, right? ඔක්කොම add කරාට පස්සේ ඔය කට්ටියට ගන්න පුළුවන් මේක එකතුව. දෙපැත්තේ debit side එකේද credit side එකේ. So then both value will be equal. That is what we are doing the trial balances, right? What we are expecting from the trial balance. So now we know. So we have prepared the prime entry books as per the example. And also we prepare all the ledger accounts. And finally, we prepare the trial balance. This is the way how do we prepare the trial balance. Right, so please again go through it. I'll upload the recording and we'll give you the link tomorrow morning lecture, right? During the tomorrow morning lecture. So then we will discuss the balance part of the financial account. Actually, I was informed that to complete the balance part within 4 days, that is somewhat complex, but I will try, right? So this is somewhat some calculation are there. So I'll try my level best to do this part, as I was informed that to complete the balance part within 4 days, it's somewhat complex, but anyhow, I will try, right? So with that, I'll conclude the sessions for today. We'll discuss the balance part on coming, the tomorrow, right? I hope to discuss the final accounts of sole proprietorship. Okay, thank you so much for the participation and good night all. I'll stop the recording.